watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear what I say. But watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above. And if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
Hey guys, we are live and it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Minis and welcome. How is everybody doing? It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. So yay! So it's funny because I was originally going to be oh, you will never know. Thank you so much. That's such a great way to start the stream. I want to point out this little subscriber points goal real quick. Happy 26 months. Need to lurk, but happy Friday. Thank you so much. Mad love. I'm going to write down your name real quick. You'll never know. I want to talk about this Agent Haste. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Agent Haste, thank you for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. I haven't even talked about the giveaways that we're going to be doing. This is so cool. I really appreciate you. You'll never know. Let me write down. Hold on. Let's do this so you can see me write down the names. I like to write down these. These are my classroom kids, classroom people, and then Agent Haste. We're all kids, right? All right. let's talk about this September sub giveaway. It's gonna be September. Hey, Palace of Pep. Hello. How's it going? September sub giveaway. I haven't talked about it on Friday yet, have I? I don't think I have. We're doing a giveaway. I'm gonna show you guys. We only have a few people watching right now, so why don't you guys remind me to talk about this in a little bit, but we'll talk about this little gold bar up here because it keeps going up. Currently it says 155. It hasn't updated. I'm not sure what I need to do to get the bot to update it, but I'll tell you how many actual points we do have. Let me see. Bear with me. I have to go to partner. There we go. So the thing is if we reach this goal up here, because first of all, it is September, so subs are cheaper than ever. But if we reach that goal, what's going to happen is I'm going to give away a duplicate of the September sub giveaway that we talked about. So that will be for all followers, which will be really cool. And you guys, this is a very, very cool giveaway this time. All right, where am I looking? We were going to look at emotes. There we go. So we're trying to unlock another emote. We have 156 out of 250 subscriber points. So that's what that bar up there is for. So let me write that down. Yes, I know. Let's write down 156 out of 250. I think that we only have about 100 left to go, 100 points. So now that's a lot of subs to get in a short amount of time, but I will tell you it's worth it. Let me show you. I'm just going to show you anyway. We'll show this more than once. We'll do this again when we have more people watching, but we're going to show this right now because this giveaway is very cool. Okay. Have you guys seen the new hobby bags by Monument? Look at this. Isn't that pretty? So there's cat hair included. So the Monument, you know that one of my channel, I can't think of what it's called. Not patron. I guess they're a patron. They are a sponsor. That's it. Oh, you've got to have that cat hair. Yeah, there's plenty to go. See, it's just sponsor. My sponsor right here is Monument slash Creature Caster, because there's the Creature Caster logo right there. But specifically, this is for carrying around your hobby stuff. There's a section right here for your awesome brushes. See, there's like 10 spots for your brushes. Cat adds value. Yes, it does. There's 2 pockets. There's a pocket right here. You can put your game cards and whatnot in there and there. I don't know if Warhammer has cards or not, but I know that some of like Infinity and actually I don't even know if Infinity does. And then in this section, you have places to hold paint. There, like that. And then there's 48 slots in that top foam. And in the bottom one, I don't know if you can see that, but that's pluck foam. You can pluck out to put your miniatures in. But if you win this, I will give you the option of having 2 of these, or you could pay me an extra $6, $7 and I'll give you all 3. That'd be awesome, right? And then you can swap them out whenever you need more paint or more models, whatever you want to do. This is a limited edition blue bag. They're going to have other bags online, but this is once they sell out of the blue and the purple, they'll be done. There won't be any more blue and purple. So this has a carry strap with it. It's on the floor. Carry strap on it, hooks to these D-rings, and a little strap like this, and it fits exactly underneath the airline compartment. So you won't be able to take your paints on the airplane, at least in the U.S., but you can certainly take them on a bus or take them in your car Go to your hobby store, paint with them. That's on Monday. Is it Monday the 16th? Then yes. Yes. Monday the 16th. I don't think we're going to make this goal by Monday. But, you know, I can change the date on this and we can just do the giveaway when we do reach it. Right? I don't know if that rolls over every time, every month or not. Luminous, thank you so much for the subscription. 21 months. Love ya. Okay, I'm going to write your name down too. Thank you so much for that. We're going to write Luminous. Hey, Amberden, what time on Monday? My normal stream time, which is 2:30 to 5:30 Central. So if you're driving to Ontario, Canada, that might work. It might work. You might be able to listen to me. You do got to be present to win. Hi, Amberden. How are you? Edit? Oh, EDT. I don't know what EDT is. I'm on Central. I'm on CDT. So it'll be, I can't do the math. So I'm on Central, which is 1 hour behind EDT, I think Eastern. Okay, yeah, I'm on Central. Luminous. 3:30 your time. Is that right? Yes, that's right. 3:30 to 6:30 for you. Exactly. So these are these models that I'm going to be painting today. I'm going to try to get, these are mine. So I don't know yet if I'm going to go super high, awesome, high def or not. Hello, Mudabor. Hello. So, oh my goodness, the brightness, the brightness. We need to work on the brightness. Give me 1 second here. Hold on. Nope, we're gonna do overhead and we're gonna edit the properties. I think I can edit the brightness. Sometimes, let me see what happens if I do white balance. Ooh, no, don't like that. Let's do brightness this way. Ooh, yeah, that's better. You can see it tons better now. Okay. I think that works. Let's do contrast a smidge. Okay. I always try to get it to match. Did I finish yes, do you want to see? Hold on, I'll go get some of the models that I've finished lately. I want to show off. You guys want to see? Hey, Mikolas, hello. You want to see? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get stuff. I'm going to get a bunch of models to show off. So give me 1 second. I will go get them. They're across the room. Notice on chat points, I made a new chat point thing for 100 chat points. You can request a song from my library. And I'm hoping that, you know, for 100 chat points, you can do one song. And then maybe in the future for, I don't know, 500 points, you can do a whole genre. We'll see. That would be kind of cool. We don't have too many songs, so that's why I didn't put a whole lot of stuff in there. But I'm going to go get these models. I'll be right back. Alright, I got a whole bunch of Kingdom Death models. Oh, I don't have my mic on. Just give me a second. I'll put my mic on. I do have Creature Caster also. Mic is back on. Okay, let's show you what this all the show and tell now is going to happen. Overhead. Okay, so first of all, Creature Caster. Oh my gosh, look how gross he is. He's so gross. Ew, so gross. This guy is totally for sale for totally cheap. Contact me if you want him. Seriously. Redeem to have, you want to get me out, you want a gecko? Okay, right now. Tiger Mojo wants to see the reptile. $5, not $5. Come on, I took hours on this guy, hours. And I make more than $5 an hour. Come on. Give me at least minimum wage. Troll. You troll. Alright, be right back. Now let me get the gecko. Let's see which gecko I can find. I probably will get out Ginger Biscuit, who hates these lights. Hold on one second. Ginger biscuit has dirt on her. Hold on. This is a biscuit, $29.95. Add a 0 to that at the end, and you're on. It doesn't even need to be that much. This is Ginger Biscuit. She is my little amelanistic African fat tail, being a biscuit. I always say she's being a biscuit because she's just such a sweetheart. It's so adorable. You should be paying us to take it away. Or orable? Oh, you mean... It is kind of a rare color. Yeah, because you have to breed these to get this. This is not their natural color. No, Monas. Nice lizard. What did you use to paint it? Coolness, beautiful lizard. Yes, she's my baby. She's so chill too. Hold on, let me show you. There's the biscuit. The biscuit does not like the light because she's all blip. She did a blip. See, she doesn't like the light. She's a little bit on the low pigment, so she doesn't like the light. She feels a little cool. Little biscuit. She's looking at my models. Like, what is this crazy stuff here? What is the crazy stuff? Gordon Gecko. You said add a 0. You know what I mean. It is not food. This is a African fat tail gecko. They're kind of a cousin to the leopard gecko. And this one is, she's amelanistic. That means that she is not, they don't have a true albino in this breed. Why do they have fat tails? Because that's where they store all of their energy and stuff, so when they don't find a bug, they don't starve. So they kind of store fat in their tails. She's dirty right now. She needs a little bath or something. You would never assume my baby was food. No, I totally understand. But I would sell him probably for, I don't know, 150, I think, is how much you would have to pay to get this guy on Forge World. So I was thinking double that, 300. That's what I would like to get for him. But look, he's magnetized, so he comes with multiple weapons. He's super cool. See that? And he is horrible, as you said. Look at his glowing eyes. I made him really cool. He's gross. Sounds fair. It is a solid paint job, yeah. If you were to commission me to do something, it would be considerably more. But since I'm just trying to sell him, it's a lot harder to sell for my commission rate, you know. All right, I'm gonna put Ginger back. She's looking around. She's like, I wanna go to bed. Something is going on with my Biofeed, Bioactive Taint. It's like I don't know, sometimes it's too dry, sometimes it's too moist. It's such a balancing act. It's difficult to keep. All right, so here's the sword close up. It's got teeth on it, which is pretty dang cool. And then here's a close up of the ball and chain and the craziness. One last look at this guy. Like I said, he's for sale. If you want him, contact me. I'd like to get 300, but if you really, really, really want him and you're willing to make an offer, let me know. You think there's a... Wait. You'll stick with cats? Yeah. This is an antelope, a screaming antelope that I painted for a commission with his little teeth. I feel like I need to go back over him. He's a little shiny. I sprayed him accidentally with some gloss coat. And then I went over him with the dull coat, but it didn't dull it out enough. So I might need to do another spray of that. And then for the same client, oops, I painted this Gigalion. And he's got the noms. He's pretty cool looking. Let's cover up the anatomy right there. I need to work on the faces back there. They're not to my satisfaction. And there's a few things that need to work on that. And then, you like the shiny muscle parts? Yeah. I just prefer everything to, let's not see the anatomy on the Gorm. So this is one of my favorite Gorm that I've ever painted on, I think, did we paint him on stream? No, I don't think I did. But anyway, Gorm has anatomy in his mouth that you can't see what's in the mouth. Female parts. It's like a horror game, and then I'm not gonna show you the booty because it's gross. Yeah, he's got a gross booty. His attacks are like projectile vomiting and farting and pooping. So you can get farted to death and stuff like that. No, it's gross. The mini is expensive even unpainted. That is true. Insurance. I don't know, Deacon. The Gorm is based on a baby and an angler fish and maybe an elephant. It's kind of a hodgepodge of creatures. So, but yeah. Rawr. He's definitely looking like an anglerfish with those eyes. I was really happy with how those came out. KDM is Twitch unfriendly. It can be, yes. Stuff like this isn't. Stuff like this is fine. We're going to be doing this today. This is what we're working on today. You don't need to see the realistic, super realistic beehole again. No, nobody needs to see that. Exposed muscle is supposed to be shiny. That's true. All right, but I think I still need to work on a few things. I need to color the horns. And the shiny, the fur doesn't need to be shiny though. That's my thing. The game and Katie prices are both horrifying. Check this guy out. You guys have seen this one before, I believe. That is a Slenderman. The client wanted me to do like a Joker clown type of Slenderman, and I'm very excited about the back because I was really happy with how that came out. Isn't that neat? Very cool. And then I just recently finished, which you guys saw me finish on stream. I believe, did I finish him on stream? Yeah, I did. Well, I worked on him on stream. This is a flower night. And there's the back. Color's a little bit off. It's a little bit bright. My camera blitzes things out. Yeah, I'm very happy with him. It's very pretty. Yeah, I painted one on stream before. Yeah. I painted a bunch of Cadian because the thing is that people still look for them. This is the little cello that goes with the knight. And I decided to let the client decide if he wants to glue that on. I didn't want to glue that on if he didn't. Maybe they don't want it on, maybe it would look weird if it doesn't quite fit in the front. Yeah, I guess no. Yeah. If it's going to have to go in back, and I'll let the client glue it on. If they want to, maybe they can glue it onto an extra little base or something. That would be fun. Paul Gima, how are you? You've not seen my version of the Slenderman? This is a version. I've painted a couple different versions, at least one. The one for myself was a lot different than, well, not a lot different. It had the striped socks and arms, but the rest was very different. But I love how the hands came out. You can see the subtle color in the hands. Yeah, and mine, like I said, mine was different. This is not my lion either. It's a little bit different as well. Really cool. I love the alternating patterns between the arms and legs. All right, I'm gonna go set these aside. Oh, did you guys see this one? I think I showed her on stream. This, I think no, I've totally finished her. I need to sign her. This is the Pinup Order Night. And I'm really happy with how she came out. Very cute. She's got a nice long cape. Somebody asked me if the cape was going to cover up the booty all the way, then why paint it? And I said it doesn't cover it up, because there it is. It's kind of like, that's why it's a pinup. It's like, peek a booty. You want to repaint your pinup Twilight Night? Do you have this one? This is the Order Night. Her lore is a little bit different. I think you were the one telling me about her lore. All right. I was going to start on these guys, but I kind of want to finish up these real quick. I just had the horns on these, and I had, well, I don't want to show off the faces on that. All right, I'll just leave those. I'll leave those for later. I'll finish them myself. Gorm is done. Would you guys like to see a quick demo of how I do like a spit, kind of like a spit? We'll just do it, okay? Let's just do it. I'm gonna do it. Yours is boring. I heard it flashing in my head, and then you saw that sword. Beautiful. Yep. All right, this is the magic stuff. You can't buy this in the US in this formula, and it will hurt you. It's kind of caustic. So if you manage to get a copy of the oh, Mike is home. You bought this stuff, you couldn't figure out how to get it on there right. So if you bought it in the US, it's not the right formula. This formula is banned in the US. That Alles Kleber. Is that right, Mike? Alles Kleber, extra Alles Kleber.
Yes.
Extra Alles Kleber. All right, so it means, hi everybody. I don't like it when he kisses me on camera.
PDA, PDA.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that. Do I use Uhu glue? Yes. Yes. Aw, people are saying aw. You got it on Amazon. So if you got it on Amazon, 50-50. It could be and it could not be. If you bought it from like a retailer that's not in the US, it's possible. Tropfrei und sauber. Sauber. I love saying German words. I overpronounce them though. All right, this stuff is dangerous. Don't touch it. Let me put some gloves on.
Ultimate Evil.
Ultimate Evil. What's that from? Oh, Time Bandits. Yep, I love that movie. All right, gloves. Now I'm gonna go get a little bit of fishing line. I have fishing line down here just for this kind of thing. Miscellaneous. Is it in my miscellaneous drawer? You know, it's funny. Whenever I go looking for stuff, I'm finding all the stuff. Okay, it's not in that drawer. Here it is. I found it. All right. Don't like it when he kisses me on camera. Lamuna says he doesn't like it when you kiss him off camera. All right, a little bit, you're gonna need this or a cat whisker or some kind of, this is nice because it's clear. So you're just gonna need a little bit of it. I'm gonna get out more than I need just in case. And then I like this sticker because that'll keep this from, and I guess I got 10-pound test. Is that what this is? I don't even think it's that much. Hold on, let me check before this starts unraveling. 12 pound. You don't have to have it be this much. You can get 7, it'll be fine. All right, now we can cut this. So, like I said, you can use a cat whisker. You can use a blonde hair. That would probably work fine. All right, the first thing I'm gonna try to do is measure inside the mouth. I'm gonna put a piece of sticky tape or something over. What do I have to use? I need to put something on top of this anatomy so I don't get in trouble with Twitch. I had some sticky tape. Oh, wait, there's some. I found some. It was on the bottom of the bottle. Misho, how are you? Thank you so much for that subscription. All right, we are Twitch friendly now. Okay, we're gonna write that down. Misho, you just subscribed 12 months. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Misho 13. We talked about if we get up to the right amount of points. We're currently at 156, so this is a little bit outdated. Not outdated. Not updated. That's what I meant to say. Yes, let's hype. Okay, this is fishing line. And I'm just gonna measure the mouth, and I'm gonna measure from the teeth over here just to this little, actually, do I want that inside or not? Yeah, I'm gonna measure from there to there. I'm gonna go just a little bit beyond that. I'm gonna mark it so I know where just beyond is so that I can cut it in the right spot later. Okay. Now, this is what I'm going to do with this Uhu glue here. Now, this stuff is sticky. It is stretchy and it is gooey. But the other, like I said, see this? Look at this. We can, and if you put it on, it'll make it a little bit blobby at the very end there. All right, that's good enough. It should dry. Whoops. Do you see how stretchy? Can you see how stretchy this is? That's the part that, whoa. Okay. Now, let's see if I can get this. To stick behind here in the teeth. You know, I'm going to put a little extra blob right on the end there. Yeah, thank you so much, Misha. Okay. Right there, I'm going to put, that's going to be for my, that's not working. Zauber. Zauberhaft? What's that mean? Magical. Oh. Alright, since that's not working, I'm just gonna put a little dot right up in there. Try not to get that all stretched out. There we go. And then, okay. Let me get my X-Acto. Push that back up in there. Okay, that's kind of working. Let's see if I can cut that right there. Maybe I need clippers. Did that work? Yes. All right, so there we've got some gloopy gloop glue. Try to do this. It's a little bit fragile, which is why I'm being careful. That's not bad. Okay, that looks good. Let's do another one. Let's just try to do a short one up here, just from here to here, and see if it actually stays. I don't know if it will or not, but see, this is why, let me try, I might have to use a hair. That's pretty, let me try to use a hair. Freaky Deek, thank you for the raid. Hello, how are you? You notice that too? Yeah, let's try it. This is just a hair from my head here. It's a lot smaller. I've heard that a gray beard hair is actually good. Oh, man. Yay! Hello, hello, Freaky Deek. How was your stream? Did you have a good one? What did you do in your stream? Did you game or did you paint? We're attempting saliva for our gorm. Attempting is the operative word because I just dropped it. Right, that's not terrible right there. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. My friend Michelle is way better at this kind of. There, that's not bad. All right, I like that. Oh, it's so gross. He really is. I'm gonna leave him as is. Let's take this little piece off his upper lip he doesn't need. It's like rubber cement. That's what it reminds me of. Aw, thank you. Yes, look at these are the models that I've just been finishing up for commissions. And we were just showing these off and I was telling people how to take this band Uhu glue that you can get only in Europe. Aw, Alega, thank you so much for that follow. Oh, did I write down Palace of Pep? Wait, no I didn't. Misho, that was the run. We did write that down. All right, I'm gonna go set these aside. Quick, I'm gonna flash you guys, watch. Booty. You didn't need to see that. These are not the droids you're looking for. All right, I'm gonna be right back. And I'm gonna go set these aside. And then we're gonna paint these girls like a bit. Aw, Rosetta, thank you so much. Thank you for that follow. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go start, I'm gonna put these on the shelf and then we're gonna start painting the other models. Okay. This is another one. Freaky Deek, look at how pretty this one is. It's called a flower night. And he's very coppery. What did you miss with the Uhu? Hold on, I'll show you real quick. We just put saliva in the gorm's mouth. It covered up the bits that you're not allowed to see on Twitch. Oh, yeah. Mic down. Mic is down. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put these away. Okay, I'm back. And We're ready to paint. We are ready. Ready to go. Uhu means owl? Does it? Uhu. Extra alles Kleber. Alles Kleber. The gates. Holztransistor. What were I saying about it being toxic? It's not, there's no English on this, but it is, let's see. Yeah, I can't even read it. Maybe Holztransistor can make it out. I don't know if you can make that out. All right, well, it's got fumes and you can get chemical burns from it. I know that. Gut danke. Crystal clear glue. Yes. It is crystal clear. So this is the fighter from the Kingdom Death. This is from the Kingdom Death Echoes of Death, and this is the, what? Oh no, did she have a piece that broke off? I think she did. Darn. Well, like I said, this is mine, so it's not a big deal. This is the Necromancer. This is the Thief. And this is the Mage right here. And I don't know how, but she's got overspray on her. So I think I'm going to do her first, if that's all right. Seems Danish. This is German. Definitely German. Danish and German have a lot of similar words because there's not too, see, DE. Uhu.de from Wohlbaden. Tropfei und sauber. What does Tropfei mean? All right, like I said, we're going to paint the Mage first because she's kind of a hot mess. And we're going to fix her. Not sure what happened there. I'll be right with you. Just need to clean up your mess. No problem. That's awesome that you can come and watch. All right. We've got a brush. We're going to do some base coating first. We've got things. It looks like what I did, and this was probably a mistake. It looks like I went black over white when I should have done white over black. And that's why it looks so smoky and dusty. Fighter is the best one for you in the Katie line? Yeah, I like the Fighter. No dripping, Tropfei. Okay. Good, good. I like the Thief the best. She's my favorite. All right, I'm gonna see if I can zoom in just a smidge. A smidge. So that way you can see this a little better. If not, I'll just try to hold it closer to the camera. Use gray. Oh, yeah, that sounds right. And then I did white, for whatever reason, I did white and then black over it. It didn't work. It did not work. All right, I'm gonna hold it right about there and I'm gonna focus. There we go. Much better. Okay. And do I need to zoom? I don't need to zoom. Kleber means glue. That one I knew. Okay. Can't see the text, but Kleber's glue means like to stick. The glue sticks. It says extra Kleber, Tropfei und sauber, Licht, entzündlich. Entzündlich? Oh, don't. Yeah, it's flammable. Alles Kleber mit der you don't want to hear my German right now. I'm so out of practice. All-purpose glue. Okay. And it isn't as nice as some of the, I like super glue a little better, but it doesn't have that stringy quality that Uhu has. So, all right. So the first thing I'm gonna do, the Mage in the artwork. Yeah, unique. Yes, it is unique, and that's why it's coveted over here because you can't get it. We don't have stuff like it. And I think it's because kids will like sniff it, and that's why it's illegal here. You know, I'm not gonna get into all that. We have crazy laws over silly things and then no laws on important things. But again, like I said, we're not gonna get into that. Alrighty. I'm gonna start with her face because I think that is probably the most messed up part. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out my tan flesh from Pro Krill. Love me my Pro Krill. And I'm just gonna base coat her face and all her skin to start. Dang kids, ruin it for everyone. Yeah, have you been sniffing glue again? Oh no, I love that show Misfits on the BBC. Such a good show. There's another, so here's the funny thing. There's been several shows that were on the BBC that I really liked that were all filmed in not in Bristol. In Bristol? Is Bristol kind of like, I don't think that's right. No, I think it is right. I think they're filmed in Bristol. Anyway, my other favorite is called Mike,
What?
no gaming while I'm streaming.
What do you mean?
I said no gaming.
I'm not talking to anybody.
I can hear your computer. Oh my God. He's distracting me again. Oh, guys. Is that funny or is it embarrassing? I guess if you guys don't mind, there's a little, there we go. Yeah, I think it's Bristol, but it's a ghost, a vampire, and a werewolf all live in a flat, and it's called Being Human. And I absolutely loved it, the British version. I like the American version too, and I didn't feel like for once the American version was worse. I actually liked it as well. She's got little toes. How cute is that? Little toes sticking out. We're trying to be as quality as I can with this. Like I said, it is mine. I'm not sure what it is, but there's something about my own stuff. I don't ever, well, I take that back. The last Echoes of Death stuff I did a really good job on. But if I get a little schmutz here and there, it's okay. Big child in the family, yes. Coolest mom, Mike's grounded. Yeah, Being Human was so good. You're salty that Fades never got a good ending. You know, I felt like the American version had a fantastic ending because they knew that they were getting canceled. And so I really liked what they did at the end of the American version. Now, I feel like the BBC version was kind of like abruptly, like everybody left it because the main guys left it. So that was a bummer. It hung on for like a 4th season. And I don't feel like the 4th season was very good in the BBC version. Is it Bristol? Skins was also filmed in Bristol, I believe. Is Bristol on the west coast? Amberden, do you know? I feel like it's Bristol. Okay, she's got a little heel back here. I gotta fix. Let me pull over to the camera. I'm kind of slobbing paint. I can just tell I'm not doing my best already. It's probably because this brush is too big. I'm gonna swap brushes out in just a second. But since this is the first coat. It's not too big a deal. Mike. It's the keyboard. It's not your voice.
Okay.
He said that last time. He said, okay. He is a big kid. Can you guys hear his keyboard? It's driving me nuts. I'm very sound sensitive. All right, you're back. Awesome, freaky deek. Dave Fraser says, yep, 10 miles down the road. Oh, that's awesome. You can't hear it. Good. Could be Bristol is southwest coast. Yeah. No, I think it was Bristol. That was where the 3 shows were filmed. And it was funny because I didn't know anything about Bristol. And I was like, if I go to the UK, I want to go to Bristol because that's where my shows were filmed. And all my UK friends were like, it's like going to America and saying, I want to go to Detroit. Skins was Bristol. I loved it. I love that show. They tried to do an American Skins and it failed so bad. Because it failed.
Failed.
You get out of here.
I'm getting out of here. Go. You get out of here. Go. You just get out of here.
Shush. Mike is trolling me.
I'm trolling you.
I told you the other day, no gaming while I'm streaming.
Talking about
ever.
voice chat.
No, don't even try to be nice to me.
Don't fall out of your chair.
So violent. I know.
Violent?
They said, they said I was being violent.
Yes, you are violent.
Bad photo maker. Detroit, I've seen lots of photos of the city. It's in a sad state mostly. Oh. I don't know if Bristol is like a Detroit, but it's basically they're saying that Bristol is like a working class town and they didn't really get why a tourist would want to visit. By the way, I'm adding a little bit of, this is Reichland Flesh Shade. You know what? Somebody gave me the idea. Somebody gave me the idea that I should put some of my shades in the brush pen. This one is empty. Let me see if I can find a pipette. I probably don't have a pipette.
Pipette.
Mike, stop it. How do I get this? There we go. Somewhere over here. Well, I thought I had one. And I'm not even going to try to pour without some kind of pipette because I know that I'm too big of a slob and it would spill. I wonder if I could try to do this. Try to squeeze it and then... All right, that's good. That's good. We can do that. We can work with that. All right, let's clean off the edges. You just know Detroit from RoboCop. Yeah, it's a little bit different since then. Ouch, harsh. Bristol is low rise, green, and I don't know why this screws on the wrong way, but it does. All right, so let's see. It's low rise, green, and mostly smells of marijuana when you walk around it. It sounds like Colorado. Bits of it are run down, but they're also pretty historic parts. Okay. All right, so I'm squeezing just a little bit to get it come down. Oh, there. See how it's going? I'm going to go into the brush. Washington and Oregon? Yeah, exactly. I saw today at the grocery store that they're selling CBD oil at the grocery store, which doesn't surprise me because Illinois just legalized stuff. Or it's gonna be legal next year. Ooh, I really like this idea. Has anybody ever done this with the brush pen applied? Oh my gosh, I'm in love. Yeah, this is cool. I'm digging this. you have to kind of, there's not enough in the brush pen to keep it fluid. I'm gonna add a little water. Let's just dip a little water in there. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. It's just, it helps you add a little light amount of the flesh shade to the skin. Delta City, wow, I love that tool. So Freaky Deek, if you go into my profile, I have an affiliate link to Amazon. I need to squeeze this a little bit more. I think, I keep wanting to turn this the wrong way. Give me 1 second. I feel like, I have a pipette somewhere that I can use. I'll be right back. I'm going to find it because I think it'll be useful. I don't know. I had a small one and then a big one. I'm gonna have to buy some more. There's this cup of stuff I have. You have 30 seconds to comply, yes. I'm looking in my little cup of doom with all these stuff in there. Alright, I don't see it. Ooh. Alright, we're just gonna put this back on then. So this, what kind of paint do I use? I use acrylic paint. This is a wash, which is great for, ooh, there we go. We got a little bit coming there. All right. So it's great for, oh, that's perfect. There we go. Great for adding a little bit of shadows to things. And with this brush pen, I can kind of get in there and add them without slobbing it all over the place and potentially spilling things out of my bottle there. Let's try her face. Okay, that's okay. That works. You can let that dry and maybe do another coat. Oh, Mike, thank you, Tevison. There we go. Much better. All right, I'm digging that. It's drying a little shiny, which is typical of with the wash. It's going to have a little extra shine, but we can go back over that. All right, let's see what happens now. Put that on there. So this is what I have in my profile. It's a watercolor brush pen. This particular brush pen has drying retarder and water in it. It's 50-50 water, drying retarder, and I use it to keep the models from getting kind of chalky when I'm painting them. There's a smaller brush I can use. All right, we're gonna try. So things are wet. I'm gonna switch models. We're gonna rotate around the models till we get stuff. Ooh, yes, this one is already painting up nice. The Hatter 13. How are you? Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome. Do I have enough people on yet to talk about your giveaway? Yes, we definitely have enough people to talk about the giveaway. Give me 1 second. I'm going to finish this leg so that both of the legs are at least painted. I really like the this Procryl paint because it's so nice and opaque. It covers every little mistake. If you make a mistake, you can go back over stuff. But yeah, we use acrylic paints here, Freaky Deek, and we like them because you can make mistakes and kind of go back over them, that kind of thing. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna finish this thief and then we can move on to talking about the giveaway. September sub only giveaway. Which I'm very, very excited about. Oh, she's got little toes out too, huh? Very cute. Everybody's got sandals. It must be warm in Kingdom Deathland. And we'll get the heels too, because those are also supposed to be painted. 1990, Don't Talk to Strangers. Hi, RG Bauer, how are you? Oops. What time is it where you are? Isn't it really early in the morning? Oh wait, 2019 literally summoned people to follow you on Twitch. That's true. How funny is that? Things are different now, aren't they? I guess, yes. This whole part here is supposed to be skin. Gray to Table Studios. Hello. I believe that I'm following you on Facebook. Hello, how are you? I think that you are in the Kingdom Death group too, if I remember right. Stranger danger, midnight. Oh, it's midnight in Germany. Whoa, that's right, you guys. I'm still amazed that you guys watch me so late, but that's cool. I'm glad. This is my like Australian friendly and Eastern time friendly stream. This is when they can get a chance to watch me best. All right, let's talk about giveaways. Right here. Let's do a focus on this camera right now. Hold on. We're gonna configure. There we go. Zoom. Focus. Sorry about that. There you go. Sub giveaway. September 16th. That is when it is. KDM Minis. Hello, pun expected. Yes, we're going to be painting these 4 girls from the Echoes of Death set. You won't be able to see them until I zoom back out. But we're going to talk about a giveaway real quick. You have to flip your stream upside down for Australia? Yeah, maybe so. It's funny. Okay, hold on. All right, this is the strap for a part of the giveaway. That gives you a clue. Some of you have seen this already. Some of you haven't. This is the Monument / Pro Krill / Creature Caster hobby bag, and I have 2 of these. This one is blue, and I have another blue one, and this goal right up here, which we have 18 days to go. If we meet this goal in that 18 days, we will be able to give away 2 of these. So like I said, this is the first one for the September sub giveaway. If you are subscribing to me in September and you are watching me on Monday, we're gonna do a giveaway of this bag. And I'm gonna open up the back half first. We're gonna do this in reverse now. So you can see here, there's 48 spots to be able to put your paints. Then there's pluck foam to be able to put your models. But if you don't want the pluck foam, I have extra paint trays. You can ask me for an extra paint tray and sub that out. Or if you want to give me like an extra $6, $7, I'll give you all 3. So that'll pay for all that. Then in here, in this side of it, there is a place for cards right here. And there's another one down here. There's another pocket right here. And there's places to put your brushes. There's 10 slots for brushes right here. And it's very nice, very handy. She just said that. How many paints? 48. She's got baggage, yes. Maybe 11 p.m. in the UK, but you need to get an early night. All right, good night, Amberden. Yep, 48. Okay, and then zip that. We talked about the strap. The strap comes with it, and you've got two deep. Ooh, I just bounced my camera right there. We've got two D-rings on the sides that this attaches to. In fact, I'm going to put that on there so I don't lose this strap. There we go. Da-da-da. Then there's a handy handle here. On the front, there's this. This is for Velcro. This is made to put patches and different things. Maybe you, like in War Machine, I believe different tournaments gave away like patches, and this would be perfect to put your patches up here. I don't really, maybe pins. I bet pins go on this. That would be awesome. And then there's a little name tag holder, and that's it. That's the bag. So that is going to be our giveaway. It's a really nice value. I think they're like $50-some in USD when you buy them normally. Yeah, things you need in your life. It's really nice. So it's sponsored by Creaturecaster, and you can go to their website. They are one of our sponsors. They're awesome. Me too, you need sleeping. I'm so glad that you came and rated us, Freaky Deek. I hope you come back. It'd be great to see you again. Yes, thank you so much, my love. All right. You take the foam is sized for dropper bottles, not GW paint pots. Yeah, I think it'll fit this. Let's try it. It's sized for the monument paints for sure, but let's try it. This is the same size as a GW pot. Oops, wrong one. And let's see if it's stretchy enough. Yeah, it fits Citadel just fine. Good to know, huh? Solution, don't buy paints and pots. Yeah, but it fits. It fits Monument. It fits Scale 75. They're a little bit loose. I think it's made because a lot of people have the GW. I think it's meant for all of them. Here's a Reaper bottle. Wait, is that a Reaper bottle? It's not a Reaper bottle. Where is a Reaper bottle? Here's a Reaper bottle. Yeah, it fits all. It's very nice. Yeah, you can transfer them. Whatever you want to do. Here's the Scale 75 mixing medium. It's a little bit snug, and it sticks out a little bit too much. See, but it'll fit those P3 bottles as well, looks like. Here's a Vallejo bottle. It fits. I do like this bag. I got one for myself. I'll show you the one that I got for myself. Hold on one second. Now, remember how I said that blue is limited edition? I got another limited edition purple. You aren't getting this one. You have to go to Creaturecaster if you want a purple one, and they won't have them for very long. They're very cool. Yes, be jelly. All right, we're going to paint. It's time. So that was my spiel. Okay, we got to fix this again. Hold on. We're going to focus. There we go. Awesome. Right there. I'm going to just give another coat because she's a little bit... She doesn't have her Reikland Flesh shade on just yet. Aww. Graded Table, thank you for that subscribe. Yeah, you want to subscribe this month. Not only is it September, but that giveaway is worth it. And we're going to do this on Monday, the 16th. Can't see that, can you? Boo. All right, we're gonna phase back out just a second here. I wish I could. I'm gonna put it right in the middle so you can kind of see both. Let's do this. Graded Table. Is it Studios? Yep, underscore. Yes. Okay. We're gonna do hobby bag. It's called a go bag, I think is what the hobby go bag. That's what we'll call it. Scott. She's not exactly in focus now. We'll leave it right there though. I'm gonna adjust my lights just a squidge. What a commercial break. I know, I'm sorry. But you know what? I've got a lot of subscribers that would be interested in seeing that, so that's why I do that, because they are excited about the bag. And because I have 3 different stream times, I've got different people on each stream time that won't have seen the bag, so I have to do it each one. That way it gets seen. You cannot get them in the UK? You cannot? Why not? Well, okay, so we crowdfunded the shipping. So I'll be able to ship it to the UK. I've got at least $25 to spend on shipping, so I think that will be enough. I'll let you guys know. If it's not enough, we'll figure it out. We will work it out. All right, I'm just getting all of the skin. She's got even though it's white, it's still being a pain right now. No, I've loved it, especially the purple heart. Aw. The purple part. Yeah, the purple part you liked? That's funny. All right, we're switching over to this one now. This is the Mage. And just because I'm being lazy, I'm making all the skin tones the same color. But when we did the other Echoes of Death, we had a whole bunch of different multi-skin tones, which I really enjoyed. This one, these girls will be a little bit more basic. There we go. If I go outside the lines and I get some up on her skirt, it's okay, because I'm gonna go over it later and get it, you know, after I finish coloring. Kind of wish I had not base coated in these colors. Like, I wish I would have done black, or maybe the green that I usually use. All right, she's got quite a little bit of a décolletage up here, and then her face. And then her arms. I think her arms are pink. I'm not sure. What has everybody got planned for the weekend? Is anybody doing any gaming, any tournaments, anything fun? Also, I'd really like to know what you guys would like to see me paint in the future on this channel, because I have kind of a little bit of a lull in commissions lately, and I've not had. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm just making sure she's got some. I painted this. I'm going to leave that, but I think I'm going to change that color in a minute. I'm also finding lint in her hair, which is not good. There we go. Hi, Diomedes. How are you? I'm good. Night, RG Bauer. You have a good night. You've recently finished painting these 4 minis. They were enjoyable. Now to paint the second series. Cool. Palace is packing. Okay, where are you going? Oh, that's right. You're going to Ontario. That sounds really fun. Painting workshop for Spear. Are you going to the same workshop that Amberden's going to? Graded Table says I'm plugging away on 6,000 of my Gloom Spite. You had a game yesterday, non-hobby related, taking kids to Children's Museum. That sounds fun. Oh, you're going to Ontario and then Atlanta? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of travel, isn't it? I have relatives in Ontario. I think they're yeah, I think they're in, wait, Ontario is a city, so no. I have relatives in Canada, but I don't know where in Canada. I think Toronto. That's where my relatives are. I'd like to visit. I've never met them before because they're in another country, but it'd be nice to visit, especially to reestablish that we are still family. All right, this part definitely want to paint peachy. All right, I think I need to slow down a little bit because I feel like I'm being sloppy. So we're going to slow down just a smidge and get this higher quality. Sometimes I want to get stuff done fast and then I lose my quality on my own stuff. But then I realize I can do both. I can have both. This leg is beautiful. And is that a fruit fly? Come on, get out of here. There's a fruit fly on my palette. Or a gnat. Actually, you know what? It's a gnat from my terrarium, I bet. Sometimes I get those. I might have to switch my terrarium up. I have been having a lot of difficulty keeping plants alive. Is anybody here very plant savvy? Because don't know what I'm doing wrong. And usually I'm really good with plants too, so it's very strange. I'm just working my way around the model, filling out this leg. Here we go. Okay, now up here. Joanne says, I'm repotting all your late mother's orchids over the weekend. Oh, orchids are sensitive, aren't they? Is that going to be an exercise in frustration from orchids dying, or is that going to be okay? Like I said, I've been killing plants, so I might not be the person to talk to about that. Too much water, I think, is my issue, because one of my plants was completely soggy, rotten at the base, and it was supposed to be a succulent, and that's not supposed to happen. Good afternoon, Trillion. Hello. Diomedes says, you're going to laugh at me, Shoshie. I just sewed ruffles on a dress to help costumers for your son's play. Why would I laugh at you? Is that funny? Sounds like a nice thing to do for the costumer. You have to tell me the funny part. Okay. Just going around her, and now we can go back. Ooh, look at how shiny that, oh my gosh. I wonder if this is, I bet this is the glossy Reikland Flush shade. I don't want that. Now, poop. Okay, so then we're just gonna go back in, and we're gonna carefully highlight without that cat hair in there. Wait. Here. Highlight over that glossiness. Oh, there's a fingerprint even. It's okay if it's in the crevices, but I don't want it on the skin. I don't want her to have glossy skin. Trillion, I hope that the kitties are doing well. Powell says, also a Providence, I will be in London, Ontario. Why didn't I go for the green coat? Because I'm being a little bit lazy, and I just thought I would just go for this and make it fast. I like to bust it out and make it really awesome for clients, but when it's my own stuff, I'm a little bit slower, a little bit, not slower, a little bit too fast, actually. I'm impatient. So I'm not wanting to do so many layers like I would if I was doing it for a client. I should have probably put the green though, huh? Because this might not turn out as nice as the green. The green really does work well. All right, I am gonna go over this somewhat. There you go. I just want to get rid of the glossiness. One thing that is nice about the green is, oh, yeah, that works good, is, oh, diving model. One thing that's nice about the green, I feel like it does make it look a little bit more realistic, a little bit less kind of like a painted model. We can add some green in here if we need to. Okay. That's about as much as I want to do on that one. Oh, the same one as Amber and Flick's. Flick's going too? Awesome. I haven't seen him on lately. Has he been on lately? He's been super busy. Trillion says they're fun and finally not needing, but I've seen the kittens. Trillion has some kittens and they've been eating. And what's funny about them eating is they stuff their whole face. Let's try this Reikland Flesh shade. I'm going to put the other one back in this bottle because I think I ended up with the gloss. Trillion's kittens are just, they stab their face into the food. And then they ended up with a face full of food, which is really funny. All right, I'm just going to clean this out with a little water. See, that cleans that out. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Shoshie's minis. How are you, Jacob? Hopefully you are doing well. There we go. All right. It's been a long time since you last got time to watch your favorite painter. Aw, thank you. Jacob, let me write down your name. Jacob Jansen is one of my subscribers. Looks like you've been subscribing for 6 months. Thank you so much. Now remember to show up Monday because we're doing the giveaway on Monday from 2 We'll probably do it. We should probably pick a time, shouldn't we? Let's see if I can just drop her this in. It's way easier than the other way. That's plenty. This should be the regular Reikland Flesh shade. Doing well? Good. I'm good. I'm also good. Okay, so let me be really honest with you guys here. Circle of Trust. I just started on a Ideal Protein, it's called an Ideal Protein eating plan, where I'm back to trying to take care of myself, and I thought it is time. So that, I'm just starting. Today's the first day of being in, it's like basically a keto type diet. Oh yeah, that's good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I hope this doesn't dry shiny. Let me squeeze. If it does dry shiny, that's okay. We'll fix it. Just like we did with the other stuff. But yeah, I had lost 60 pounds back in 2015. It was crazy. And then life happened and I lost some loved ones and gave up on my plan and gained it all back. So now I'm going to try to go back to my healthy plan because I felt really good while I was on it. I felt like I had lost 20 years. It was awesome. I want to fit in my Han Solo cosplay again too. So that is what's on my plate today. What's on my mind. All right. That's very light. I don't know. We'll see if this works on all the girls here. Might need a little bit more here. There we go. I'm going to look at chat in just 1 second. Well, the contraption is a watercolor brush pen. This one is by Pentel. If you go to my profile, Graded Table Studios, go to my profile and click on the Pentel watercolor brush pens. This one has drying retarder and water in it, and we use that to keep things from getting chalky. And this one we put Reikland Flesh shade in, and it seems like it's a really nice applicator for the shades. I don't know if it's going to dry in the tip or not, so when I close this, I'm hoping it will stay moist. I've heard that you need to store these upside down like this so it doesn't ever dry out. What are Shoshie points? Click on that, Trillion, you'll see. Basically, you can do different things to with your Shoshie points. It's a brand new, I'm in the beta, and I've been adding things little bit by little bit as I think of them. If you can think of other things that I could, put Shoshie points for, I've got something where you can change the song. You can ask me for a song out of the song library. We've got the Japanese metal songs. We've got some chill EDM you can ask for. I think that would be nice to be able to use that on that. Everyone I know that does keto ended up looking like Keith Richards. Oh, really? I hope I don't. It's not a keto, it's a ketosis-based diet, but it's not keto. And it's with a doctor's supervision. In fact, when I first did it, I lost weight. I ended up losing enough weight that got to a certain weight, and then I realized I don't look good in my shirts, and I actually needed to gain back 4 pounds, and then I felt better in my body. And so, like, you know, that was my healthy, happiest weight was actually higher than I originally thought it was going to be, which is a great feeling. So don't worry, I will not look like Keith Richards. I'm not interested in looking like Keith Richards. I don't want to be super skinny. I just want to be healthy. That's the thing, is the goal is not weight loss. The goal is health, and my body responds better to everything when I'm at a slightly lower weight. It doesn't have to be what society's expected weight is at all. You're saving for a gecko? What kind? Are you going to get a leopard gecko or a fat tail? Let me know, Trillian. I'll help you. I know some good breeders, because you want to make sure to buy from a breeder, not a pet shop, because they can be, sometimes they're wild caught, sometimes they're not. That's so cool. Looks like you use blood for the blood god to paint your nails, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I like it. I just got these done today. How pretty are they? Good color. I can't remember what the color was, but it was something like that. Doc Hooligans, if you're looking at chat points, you have to scroll down on my Twitch page to the chat bar, and it's just under the chat bar. Trillian's on a permanent modified keto plan. Yes, and that's the thing. I'm kind of like, my family has a history of diabetes, and I'm a little bit insulin resistant. Like, I have a diagnosis of PCOS. I don't look like a typical PCOS patient, but I have a diagnosis of it. It's mild. The thing is that when I lose weight, the symptoms go away. So that is really, really good. Joanne followed my advice on skin tones on large scale figure, and it turned out much better than expected. The green ended up giving the skin an underlying blue. Yes, exactly. That showed perfect veins. Yes. I'm so excited for you, Joanne. I'm so glad that worked. You can do this with Shoshie points. Yeah, he put the sunglasses on my star. That's what you can do with Shoshie points, guys. You can modify one of my emotes and give it sunglasses. It's funny. Silver Nail says, my uncle did the keto thing and now he looks 10 years older. Sometimes that happens. Like, okay, for instance, look at how like, you know, all my wrinkles are filled out because I've got some chub in my face, you know. I will get a little bit more, you know, and a little bit more on my neck when I lose weight, but I'm not worried about that. I won't look like Keith Richards. Isn't Keith Richards like 70 now or something like that? He's an older guy. Spear's looking forward to being a master painter so he can paint like Shoshie with all that boring practice. You still have to practice. Keith Richards is going to live forever. He's already been embalmed. That's so funny. Oh, you meant your points. You have to... Oh, yeah. So somebody already did the gecko. We allow the gecko once per stream. I don't want to stress them out. So once per stream, we can get out a gecko. And we've already gotten him out earlier this evening. But we will be able to... You can do it on Monday if you want. If you want to save your points for gecko for Monday. I'm not happy with this. Rawr. Okay, I'm going to get out my green, guys, because this is not working how I want it to. We're going to get out Ardennis green from scale 75. I'm going to put it on here. You're probably going, what? You're going to do green now? How's that going to work? Tommy Chong is 85, and he looks like mid-50s. Yes. All right, I'm just going to thin my green, and I'm going to put it in where the shadows are supposed to be to start. And then I can glaze it later. already better. It's already better. I think I was trying to be a cheapo and trying to get away without painting my green, and I should not have. It was not a good idea. All right, I'm just gonna go over the whole thing with the green. Just like that, boom. We're gonna change things. Ignore the whole first part of the stream that I was painting skin because I got frustrated and I didn't like it. This is also proof that you don't need to strip models. You just need to keep painting. Keep painting, go over it. If you messed it up, go over it. Don't fight stuff if you don't have to. I was fighting this, trying to get my shadows, and I'm like, no, I need to do the underpainting. Should have done it in the beginning. Try to make sure there's no bubbles on her face there. This is going to be so much better now with this. Like I said before, the reason why I didn't do the green was I was being lazy. And then I ended up being like, oh, this is too much work. Too much work to not do the green, so now we're doing the green. There's going to be a little bit of brush lines I need to erase. You have nearly 14K chat points, Bar. Woo! That's cool. Procryl Olive Green works as well as Ardennes. That's true. What is it? The olive green? I have to look for that. In fact, Procryl is really great because it's not gel based, so it won't. Is that it? That's my transparent green. Camo green. Is it not camo green? I don't think does Procryl have an olive green? I don't know if I have it yet. Are you sure they have it? I think you mean camo. Let's try this because this looks like it's the same. You're getting the neutralizer. What's the neutralizer? Oh, now it's not coming out. You'll check. Yeah, that's olive-ish. Camo green. Yep, that's olive. Men in Black. Oh, yes, Men in Black. I know. I'm going to mix them together. I'm going to mix this two together. The neutralizer. Yeah, so forget everything. All right, let's try this now. It's a little bit more opaque than it was. So I might end up losing some of my details with this but thankfully it's just on the legs and stuff, and so hopefully there's not a lot of details to lose. That's better. All right, she's going back to green. The neutralizer will neutralize the first part of the stream, and you guys will only remember what I'm painting right now. I think we got it all. Yep, there we go. Camel green. Okay, good. I'm glad. Now we'll go to the rest. You know what I've been bummed about? There haven't been hardly any good movies out lately. I've been really kind of irritated because I've got this subscription to this movie theater, and basically it lets me cut in line. It's really funny because it's like you can cut in line and go in front of everybody else, even if they've been standing there forever, because you have this subscription. And then you also can reserve 3 free movie tickets. Is it 3 a week? No. I can't remember. But it's like you can watch a lot of movies. Yeah, I think it might be 3. Or maybe it's 3. I don't remember. Either way, I basically get to have a free movie ticket every week for sure. I know it's at least once a week. I think it might be 3 a week, actually. I think it's a lot. It's more than I'll ever use. But I figure if I go to movies, then it'll be fine. But the problem is there's been nothing out that is worth watching. There's been a lot of horror, and I'm not into horror movies. Not interested in seeing it. I don't want to paint her chest just yet. Horror movies are not my jam. I get scared. I'm just going to do a little bit of a light coat over her face. And I guess I'll go over the chest, actually. I was worried I might cover that up. All right, I need to let that dry. It's being funny. Everything is being funny right now. Good morning, Rob Jedi. This is the reason why we're here, guys. Rob Jedi is in Australia, and I wanted to make a stream that was more Australian friendly. I'm so happy when someone shows up and is able to watch me from Oz. Rob, did you see? I know it's going to be way too early in the morning, but we're doing a subscriber giveaway on Monday. So Monday, our time period, it's going to be really early in the morning. You probably won't want to do it. But Monday, we're giving away a hobby bag from Pro Acryl, from Monument / Creature Caster. And it's really nice. I think you might have seen it on one of my other channels. Oh, I forgot to paint her heel right there. There we go. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to giving that away. You do have to be present, so that's the only thing. You got to be present to win, because it's going to be like a raffle type thing. It's also anticlimactic to have somebody who's not there win. It's like, oh, okay, they're not here. So we're going to just draw until we find somebody who's in the chat. All right, we're currently painting green skin because we originally tried to paint the peach without it, and it doesn't look anything like I want it to look. So we're redoing it, which is totally fine. Don't need to strip. I'm being a little bit sloppy now again, though. That means I need to slow down. Rob says getting scared is the whole idea. Have I seen the latest Tarantino? I'm not a Tarantino fan. I can't tell you why. I just am not. I feel like I painted her already. Maybe not. All right, we're going to do it again. There we go. So the Reichland, the gloss Reichland that I accidentally put on her, put on all of them, messed them all up. That's why we're painting the green back over everything. It's made everything super glossy. So that means that stuff's not sticking to it like I need it to. So we add the green back. We're gonna glaze back the flesh colors. I'm so glad these are mine and not somebody else's. I'd be embarrassed if these were a commission. Fast and Furious? No. Downton Abbey movie I'll go see. It's 8:40 in the morning right now. So we'll be finished right now. So you'd have to get up. You'd have to get up at like 7. If you could get up at 7, you could do the giveaway on Monday. It's early though. Lion King? Yeah, I want to see the Lion King. That's a good one actually. I don't think it's playing where I'm at right now. I have, like I said, I have this one movie theater subscription service that I do. I'm kind of stuck with what they have, and they don't have too much right now. Ugh, her legs are so chunky, gross. I think I'm going to be fighting my own figures today. All right. Let's focus in on the Mage. I'm going to do one more coat. One more nice coat. Yay, Speaking Beast, hello. Twitch Prime, thank you so much for subbing again. You are awesome. Speaking Beast, you are now eligible for the subscriber giveaway that's on Monday. I think we're going to do it at about 5 o'clock p.m., which is GMT. It's currently 5:43 here now, so whatever your time zone is right now at 45 minutes ago. Speaking Beast. I love that name. How are you doing? I wish you could remember to do that. Depends on how noisy the cat gets. Sometimes she wants me to get up early and sometimes she's snuggly. So I guess it'll be on, so if it's Monday my time, it'll be Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. your time. Yeah. Thank you so much, Speaking Beast. I appreciate that. We've been kind of frustrated today. Frustrated because I goofed. I had a painting goof. But that's okay. Everybody has painting goofs, and it's good for you guys to see that everybody has painting goofs and that everybody can fix painting goofs. That's the most important lesson, right? Fixing them. So right now I'm focusing on getting things with nice coverage, and then I'll go back and get my highlights again. All right, we're gonna focus on this model, the Mage. I want to have you guys help me paint her. What do you think? What colors shall we? We got 2 cloaks back here. This one and this one, and then we've got her robes. And so I just realized, yeah, that's supposed to be there. Tell me what colors you think that I should do for her. Let's paint her robes first, her magical robes. I'm kind of thinking she's a mage. Maybe we should go toward the blues and purples, but what do you think? I will ask, well, shall we do a poll? I know you guys like polls. I'm gonna let you help me. Okay, while I wait for some suggestions, I'm gonna go ahead and carefully highlight fingers and stuff. Yep, that's looking good. I feel like it needs to be a darker flesh color though. Let's go, because that is so, let's go with this color. This is, no, that's burnt orange. Yes, shadow flesh. All right, nobody is suggesting colors for the robes, so I will probably choose, let's choose teal. That sounds good. All right, this is the darker, we go dark to light with our flesh tones when we're using the green. So I'm starting with this dark. I'm gonna leave the shadows green on that. Now Pro Krill is really, really opaque, so I might need to glaze this out some. I think I will. I'm gonna dip that in the water and then make a thin, oh yeah, there we go. Pro Krill is so nice to glaze. It's really good for glazing and for layering, to be truthful. See how much I'm slowing down, and I've already gotten a lot more accurate. All right, I'm going to paint some toes. So I got some bad news, guys. And let's not turn this into like a political discussion, but I wanted to tell you that the U.S. is going to be changing, they're withdrawing from its shipping contract with the world. I think it's with the UN, I'm not sure, but it's with the world. And so shipping is going to get, I mean, it might not be any different. I don't know, because shipping is already really expensive. But shipping is going to change quite a bit for the U.S. Maybe it will change things, though. Maybe that, you know, maybe people will negotiate different contracts and it'll be better. But I'm not optimistic, so we'll see. Hooray for globalization. Hi, Mr. Finley. How are you doing? All right, that is looking better already. I'm already trillion times happier with her. Now, notice that I'm being really slow around her fingers because I want to leave the green right there. There we go. That's so much better already. Oh my gosh, so good. So I know Warfare Weekend's coming up. Is anybody here going? I am not going to be going to Warfare Weekend, but I've got some friends that are going to be there. And I've been there at least once, and I had a pretty good time. No, I think maybe twice. Maybe it was twice. Maybe once. I can't remember now. It's usually always falls on my birthday weekend, so I never want to go because it's like, oh, that's my birthday weekend. Do I want to go to a convention or do I want to hang out and have fun? Ah, yeah, there we go. so much better already. Look at that craziness. Yeah, exactly, Rob. Where's your lot? Your family's in the UK. Planning on some shopping before that postal problem hits. Yeah. I don't know the time, Nisk. I hope I will do some shopping then too. It does take a while for things to go into effect. Not a while, but sometimes it takes a little bit, so we won't see it like immediately, but yeah. Maybe for next year we'll start seeing changes. It will affect some things with my giveaways. I do know that. You know, it's also probably going to end up affecting my commission business for internationals. I don't know. I hope not. It really, I mean, like I said, they're already paying crazy U.S. shipping fees. So the people who already currently buy from me probably won't care because they're already doing it. There. All right, so much better, so much better. Oh, I like it. I like it how it gives it a dark lined look right away. Let's try this one. Ah, what just fell? Oh, her little headband thing broke off. Darn it. I don't even know where that goes. Oh, right there. Yeah, we'll have to fix that. We'll leave it off for now. Do I want to do this yet? Yes, I'm going to do this. Okay, that looks good. Okay, we're not going to talk about certain people who govern things because it will cause me to rage out. Was I born in September? No, I was born in. Oh, is it in September this year? No, I was born in November. It was in November the last time I went. In fact, it was exactly my birthday weekend. I think they changed the date of it. Hang on, I need a drink break. Speaking of which, shall we do a stretch break, everybody? Do you want to get up and stretch? So one of the things they give you when you do this diet is branched chain amino acids. And it's supposed to help you retain your muscle mass much better so you don't look like Keith Richards. So I'm hoping. It's tasty. It tastes like fruit punch. And yeah, it's good. I like it. I like it because I don't get very many sweet things. And this is very sweet, even though it's apparently low carb somehow. All right, let's get up and stretch a little bit. I also have my water, my bottled water. This is called Hint. And this says caffeine kick hint. I don't want caffeine in mine. Dang it. Did I accidentally get caffeinated water? I might have to take this back. Did my hair, I got my hair colored. And yes, it is restyled and colored. I got like kind of chocolate because I thought I would make it go darker so that all of these light ends, I had all this blonde here from when I dyed it pink, and I was tired of dyeing my hair, so I went darker so that this would be like highlights, and I really like it. I'm really scared of caffeinated water. It does say caffeine, 60 milligrams. I can't drink this at night because I won't sleep. If I drink tea, I can't sleep at night. So caffeinated water's out. I will save this for tomorrow though because I have been having those keto headaches And caffeine is awesome for that. I'll stick with my branch chain aminos. Who doesn't want caffeine? Just not at night. Yeah. Because I'm very sensitive. Let's stretch, everybody. I like stretching. Woo, pop. Feels so nice. Yeah, it is easier to maintain. So much easier because this will gradually lighten, but it'll kind of lighten to my natural shade. So, but I really like how dark it is. It's very pretty. I do have to like put eyeshadow on my eyebrows a little bit to make them show up though, because I have like non-existent eyebrows. Use it to brew coffee? No. It'd be caffeinated coffee. It'd be so much. Plus, this is black raspberry. I have to taste this though. I want to taste if I even like this. Tastes like water that has a raspberry kind of tint to it. Hint. It's called Hint. You have a heart condition, and caffeine makes things very interesting. So caffeine will flare my anxiety. If I have any anxiety and I'm having too much caffeine, I will get heart palpitations and feel like I'm having some kind of panic attack, even though I might not be. It's not fun. So I've been trying to cut down on my caffeine. I don't like being anxious. I really don't like being anxious. There we go. We're gonna go back to our color here. You know what? I have this. I'm gonna try this again. This is my Optivisor. Let me see if I can put this on. There's paint on it already. See if I can get the paint off. I'm gonna try a different lens because this one wasn't quite strong enough. Let's try this one way at the back. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good lens. I bought this new Optivisor at ReaperCon. It's kind of cool. It comes with a box of lenses and a box of loops. There's a light on here, but it's it does not currently on because the little battery pack, I don't have any batteries for it right now. Have I tried CBD? No. Well, yes, I have, and I liked it. I don't know if it worked because I didn't use it every day. I think you need to use it every day like a vitamin in order for it to really see effects. But, like I said, Illinois is going to be legalizing all that, and they're already selling all that stuff in the grocery store, so that might be something for the very near future. You get, yes, exactly. Gets anxious about own anxiety and caffeine, my precious. Oh, should we talk about the paint along real quick? Look at this. I look so funny with this. So the paint along is coming along really well. I'm waiting on 3 people to pay so that we can go ahead and go through the order. The deadline is Monday. And so if they haven't paid by Monday, then I'm going to have to take them off the list and go with the order anyway. And then I will have to say that I'm probably not going to let them, order from me in the future, because it's just, I want reliable people for group orders. If you're going to say what you're going to do and do what you're going to say, right? But yeah. So that's where we're at with the group order. I'm going to send that into Pals Pep. If you want in on the group order and you've missed the deadline, or you're from out of the U.S., like somewhere in Australia or UK or Europe, you can go to Fausto and order directly through abyssal.com. And it's on my profile down there. The link to Abyssal, I think, is on there. Or at least it's the link to the Discord is on there. Oh, this is nice. I really like this. Oh my goodness. Where have these lenses been all my life? Can you guys see this okay? Tell me if you can see everything okay. I can see my brush strokes so much better. Oh no. I just got a blob of paint right between there. Don't want that. Nice and clear. Awesome. Because it is awesome and clear for me too. And when I want to look up, I can just look up and not have to take glasses off or anything. That's nice. All right, I'm going to go in here, carefully build up the paint on her face. We'll need to let that dry because that's not looking so great. Okay, watch how I paint these fingers. So when I paint them, I'm going to try to stay away from the crevices. I'm just painting with the very tip of my brush. And I can point it by dragging it and twirling it. And that usually gets it to a tip. And if I leave that green in the crevices, then everything will look nice and defined for the fingers. And more realistic too. That looks good. Get a you get a defibrillator implanted next week. Oh my goodness. You're going to be smashing down a whole bottle of Coke. What will happen though? Will the defibrillator, you know, regulate that for you? I can imagine. You know, in Australia, you guys have some of the best coffee. You guys are coffee snobs. And even just your flat whites. Oh, I just love them. That's what you need to do. You need to get a flat white and just sip it. Add some brekkie. You're doing the olive just like Boris Vallejo. Yes, yes. And I was talking about how I originally started this. I didn't do the olive, and then I regretted not doing my olive because it wasn't looking how I wanted it to. What it does, it adds like a layer of dimension to it. Oh, guys, who here has Hulu? Because there's an anime I just started watching. It's called Fruits Basket. And I know they used to have a version of it. I don't know if you guys watch anime. I know Lamunis does. But Fruits Basket 2019 is up, and it's really good. It's so much like the old one too, which is what I like because they didn't change a ton. I'm looking forward to watching that with my daughter. It was one of the few animes that we watched together early on. I'm going in here without the green. I'm going to try to add the peach here. I'm already regretting it. Let's go back to the green. Shouldn't have done that. Yep, there we go. I think painting this gal made me think of animes because they have very anime-like faces, the Kingdom Death models do. All right, that's good. Your instant coffee is better than American coffee. That's true. I know. You remember Fruits Basket? Yeah, it's very similar to the old one too. I really liked it. You watched the first 10 or 11 episodes. Teviston, is it pretty much the same? It seems like it's the same so far. I'm enjoying it. The artwork in it is fantastic. That's one thing that is different. The updated art is beautiful. They took a lot of care to do that right. I don't know why this paint is not going my way today. Not sure why. All right, I'm going to attempt to paint her toes. So Caucasian skin has blue undertones, but when you layer the peach on top of it, it gives it that illusion, right? And that's what we're going for. We're going for the illusion of those blue undertones and the green, and makes it a little easier to reach. This is based on a fresco method, a method for painting frescoes from the Italian Renaissance or so. It's a very old technique to use green to help build up 3D layers. That's what, like I said, they did when the frescoes. Boris Vallejo also used greens, like Rob was saying. You know why it's Friday the 13th? It is Friday the 13th. I forgot. I'm not super superstitious about that, but it's funny. Never watched the original, but it was very good. Shouju rom-com. Is that what shouju means? Is shouju's the one for the girls, right? What's the one for the boys? Like, I know Dragon Ball Z is like the other one. It is definitely a rom-com, though. Shonen. Yes, that's right. Radicchio? What about Radicchio? No, no, Verdaccio, not Radicchio. Oh, Silvernail, you're funny. Radicchio is a type of lettuce, right? American coffee is like water with a spoon stirred through. Yeah, it really can be. Now there's good American coffee, but it's just not, it's not the norm. Because we do drip coffee, it's not the norm. Or sorry, it's not the norm to have good coffee. You have to go to special places for good coffee. And then it's expensive. And even certain states like Seattle, or sorry, Washington and things like that, they do pretty good coffee. There we go. We're getting there. She's really dark right now, but that's okay. Get these fingers. There. That looks good. It's already Saturday. That's true. And it's already Saturday for the Australians in the chat as well. It's Saturday morning, isn't it? Or Saturday, I can't remember. Is it Saturday morning? Yep, Saturday here. I survived another Friday the 13th. You're still baffled you don't have electric kettles. I know, we don't. Americans will just tend to, when we make any kind of tea or coffee, we'll just make it in a, we'll just microwave the water. And I know that it was really funny when I was telling my Australian friends that Americans don't have tea kettles. And they're like, you microwave the water? You're a dirty heathen, they called me. You can get them all over the place. People don't. Yeah. I went and got not an electric kettle. I got a stove kettle. That's what Americans have. If they have a kettle, they have a stove kettle. That you heat up on the stove. And it takes a longer, but it does the job. It heats up the water. It doesn't irradiate it like the microwave. But most people don't have a kettle. Not unless they are really into tea. I got really into tea because Echo Chill got me special tea from East Frisia. And it's like they have a whole tea culture there. And it was amazing. If you ever get a chance to Google German tea called East Frisian German tea culture, it's really fascinating. All right, that's good. We're done with all the skins except for her. Darn it. Tea is an art in England. Yep. Trillian has a tea kettle, but she's not from the U.S. Philistine, exactly. Yes. Or Keurig that can create hot water now. Yeah. You should check out T3 next time you're in Oz. What's T3? Oh, is that a place that you buy tea? You guys have to, if you like tea, try this German tea. It's really fantastic. They have this whole idea behind it with, like, you know, it's all about, tea is all about slowing down and appreciating life and relaxing and, you know, appreciating the good things in life. That's what this German tea set taught me. And don't we all need to slow down and enjoy life more often, right? I agree. I use a stovetop kettle. Oh, you can try different samples of teas. Cool. I love tea sets. Oolong is an incredibly relaxing thing, especially if you do the whole tea ceremony. Is that the one that turns into a flower and blooms? Those are very pretty. We used to have a company here in the U.S. called Tivana, and I used to get tea from them all the time. Mike actually got an electric tea kettle. He took it to work, though, and I haven't seen it since. I think he broke it. I think he broke it at work. Oh, let's get this fingers. Fingers. There we go. And I'm back here. I'll make sure to get all these. I don't think this part is supposed to be skin, but I'm making it skin. I can change it. I'll do what I want. All right. Sorry, do we still have music? We lost music, didn't we? Shall we do some of our... Does somebody want maybe some Japanese metal? Shall we do that? We lost music and you guys didn't even tell me. Hold on. Here we go. I knew I wasn't hearing some playlist. There we go. We're going to import this playlist. All right, I'm going to play, let's play the Japanese metal. I love it. There's 3 tracks of Japanese metal here. Sounds good, huh? I want to hear it with you guys. Speaking of other cultures that like tea. T is in gear 3. Yeah. No, schnell. You tried tea and you can't get into it except for cinnamon and mint tea. I like mint tea because it doesn't have caffeine. All right, let me pull this down. Where did my... Wait a second. There it is. Boy, she came out really brown, didn't she? There we go. Got some paint on the brush now. There we go. We're getting that a little bit more fleshy looking now. Reminds you need to buy more English breakfast tea. My favorite English breakfast tea is, oh my gosh, what's the name of it? It's not Twinings. It's like comes with the red. It's usually red. And it's so good. It's a breakfast tea, I think. Yorkshire tea. That's my favorite English tea. Yorkshire tea is so good. I bought the gold label and I really like it as well. Your neighbor just went to Japan for 2 weeks. You were invited, but too broke. He left this morning. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I would love to go with somebody to Japan. That would be fun. Can you imagine asking your neighbors, hey, come with me to Japan? Sure, mate. Too broke. Maybe next time. All right. Finally, I'm in a place where I'm starting to get happy with my miniature painting. You start pouring by making tea in a jug-shaped pot, and then when you pour the first brewing over the tiny pot to season and heat. And second brewing is poured from the jug into the pot to stop it from overbrewing. You need to send that to me, Trillian, because I think I've been brewing stuff wrong, because lately my tea has been bitter. I think I've been overbrewing it. You like Yorkshire, but I prefer good old-fashioned, cheap PG tips. So I've been getting Yorkshire Gold. That's the kind I like a lot. All right, so now I'm mixing this color with this, because this one is a little bit too bright, so I need something in between. So I'm mixing these two together. Apparently there's not much pigment left on here, so but we'll use what we got. I'm going to thin that out just a smidge with a little water. There we go. Now I can add some more. closer down. The wonders of honey and lemon and honey. Too high heat and too long will cause bitter. Oh, yeah, I think my heat is too high. That's what I think it is. Starting to look nice. I like how she's starting to look normal now. Little bit by little bit. Let's do the face. The way to brew traditional English tea is to pour boiling water into the pot and swirl it around. Then empty the pot and add the tea bags. Oh. Oh. Huh. Pour the hot water in and steep for no more than 3 minutes. They're always doing 4 minutes. That's my problem. I don't usually brew in a cup. I usually brew in a teapot, so. I have a glass teapot, so maybe that also has to do with it. Because that's probably holds on to heat a lot more maybe than a ceramic one. I'm not sure how that works. There we go. Much better. Let me do a little highlight right here so you can see that better. See how I make the highlight smaller than the original, you know, highlight? Because each piece needs to get a little bit smaller. Each highlight gets smaller. That way you can build up those volumes. See? Now let me use a very... this is my favorite Japanese metal song, by the way, guys. This is the one that Jacob Jansen bought and Trillian helped buy when they were on. We were like made our goal in like the same day we put it up. Notice I'm putting this smaller highlight only on the one side because I decided my light source is coming from this direction here. Yes, this song came out super well. It's a long one too. Have I done the Echoes of Death series 2? Yes, Pun Expected. You can find all that on my Instagram. I did all 4 of them and they looked awesome. That's why I wanted to come back and do the Echoes of Death in this series, because I never did finish these. And I was like, I have Echoes of Death 2, but not Echoes of Death 1 done. I'm sorry, I did do them for a commission, which is why I never got around to doing them for myself. I was like, sometimes when you paint something for commission, you don't have as much motivation to do it for yourself. So that's why I want to get these done. So once September is done, I think we should do another music goal and try and see what, what genres people are interested in having me try to look for. Not something obscure either. It needs to be something that we all would like. I really do like the EDM chill that I have on this playlist. Yes. It would lose heat, you think? Less insulating. Yeah, I think so. You should try to find a nice brown Betty teapot. Glazed clay, holds heat, but that's what you want. Just use a tea holder so you can remove the leaves after 3 minutes. Yeah, like one of those little strainers that you put on the top. That's what I need. The tea set that I got from Echo Chill is like blue and white ceramic, and it's so cute. I have to look for it. All right, there we go. We get her face. Let's get her face with these highlights. When you're painting a face, start at the nose. That's going to be your lightest spot, and then do a little bit of a underlining thing here under the eyes. Because this whole T-zone here is going to be all of your lightest areas. See, now we have more defined face. You flipped this, sweet. You like the new points thingy. Awesome. What did you, oh, you flipped the thumbs up? What did it used to have? It used to be the other way, didn't it? That's funny. Yeah, so that's a brand new thing they're just doing, and I'm in the beta, so those will get reset. So if you don't worry about saving points, go ahead and spend them as much as you want. Because they're going to get reset when they start the regular rollout. And I don't know if that's going to, I don't think it's going to be partner only. It seems like they've been doing everything for everybody. As long as you're an affiliate, you should be able to get it. My guess, I have no idea. Okay, a little pink on the hair. I've just got tiny. This is my final highlight, and I'm just going to pick a little hot spot. See that? That made it, filled out that volume a heck of a lot better now, didn't it? And if I want to glaze that over a little bit with my other color, I can. Boom. Boom, boom. Let's do it on the knee. And we can grab this other color down here. And then we get back into our darker color. Actually, I need more darker color on my palette. Devil's Dance Floor. That's a great drinking song by FM. So what are some genres that you guys would be cool with listening to while you paint? While you lurk and things like that? Especially you lurkers. You can kind of come in here and chime in because you're going to be listening to it the most, right? All right, now I'm gonna wet blend a little bit of that highlight again. See how I blended that a little bit? 80s, oh, I like that, 80s and synth techno. So, let me write that down. That's kind of that's kind of really in right now, isn't it? That's a good idea. Classic anthem rock. Well, I don't know if we can have anthem rock. So wait, you guys are missing the thing. All of this music is made for us. And so we're not gonna have anything classic exactly because it's all brand new music that's made specifically for us. And it won't be from the 80s, but it'll have an 80s sound. Does that make sense? No copyrighted music. No copyrighted music. I can't afford Nitzareb. Trance is good. Yeah. So I need a genre, but not, I need genres, not specific songs or specific bands, because this library is exclusive to our channel. Nobody else has rights to this library except for me. And it's copyright. The only one who owns the copyrights are me. See? So no, Trillian, no rock ballads because that's copyrighted. I can't use other that kind of melody. Yeah, we can do that kind of sound. Definitely. Let's do 80s sounding music. Sounding. That will be a lot easier to do. Sounding music. It's going to be brand new 80s music though. It's not going to be from the actual 80s. It's going to be from 2019. 80s rock sound. Yes. What do you guys, yeah. Not hard metal. I don't like hair metal either. Don't worry. I will never listen to hair metal. 80s rock sound. 80s rock sounding music. There we go. 80s sounding rock music. I've got that written down now. Let's see. Yeah. Generic 90s grunge song. That'd be cool. I don't know if people be capable of this. 90s grunge sound. I'm down with that. I'm a totally 90s girl, so that was my time. I listen to a lot of video game soundtracks. They're usually like 3 hours long. So we could do video gaming sounding music, but we can't listen to any soundtracks from an actual video game because I'm not buying copyrighted music that other people license to other people. It's exclusive to us. I'm hiring producers to make music for us. So it's all brand new. So this will be music you've never heard before. Now, they're very talented. Many of them are very talented and they can do all different kinds of styles. Some of them specialize in certain styles and some of them don't. So I'll have to look and see what they're looking to do as well. You have to run to your dad's and rebandage a wound. Oh no! Oh no! All right, well, see you, Doc Hooligans. This is the Japanese pop that we got. It's not exactly, see? So listen. So you guys had asked for Japanese pop, right? Well, we don't have lyrics. So that's the thing, is it's just gonna sound like pop. Right? Because we don't have a lyricist and the songs are all pretty much instrumental. So that's why I'm asking for See, this one is by my daughter's boyfriend's friend, and it's kind of, no wait, sorry, no, this is by Custom Anthems. Custom Anthems is the one down in my profile that I usually use. He's the one who, Custom Anthems did my, he did my theme song, and he can do lyrics. It's just a lot more expensive than instrumentals, so I'd rather just stick to instrumentals because you have to hire a vocalist, you know. British Invasion Metal. I think that's a little too specific. J-pop does not sound the same as pop. Well, nobody seemed to get it right, and I don't know what it is about J-pop that makes it sound like not pop. So nobody quite, I mean, what I listen to all sound like pop to me. 80s hip hop style, kind of like the Beastie Boys or the early Chili Peppers. Is that 80s or is that 90s? Beastie Boys was 80s for sure. Okay. I definitely can find somebody who can do some kind of like lo-fi hip hop. Do you guys want to? Here. I'm going to switch to this. So this is the guy who did some of the kind of lo-fi hip hop tracks. They're not exactly hip hop, but you'll hear it. They're short. These songs are a lot shorter. There we go. Yeah, I like this song a lot. See, it's kind of a little bit, you know, on the urban side. Got into the Peppers in the 80s from Mother's Milk. Awesome. Okay, so I have 80s, I have techno, I have trance, I have video game music, I have 80s sounding rock music. Video game sounding music. The trouble with video game music is that sometimes it'll make me paint really fast because it sounds like boss music. 80s punk. I don't know. Well, I can ask what they can do. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my producers, the producers that I've worked with in the past, and I'm going to say, of these genres, what would you be the best at? What would be, do you have some samples that I can listen to? So I'll find out who sounds the best. Oh, so cool. You have those soundtracks? Silver Now, I'm not surprised you have those. You like anime and stuff. I don't know if you know this, but there is a Discord that builds Gundam, and they watch, I don't know if they still do, because apparently they said Rabbit is not a thing anymore, but they used to watch anime on Rabbit, like Macross and Gundam movies and stuff all the time. Oh, cool. You have a whole shelf of Macross soundtracks. Yeah, I have to, see that song, it cuts off really quickly. All right, next song is going to be on. All right, I'm going to get my pink out for these highlights now on her face. Oh, I like this one. This one, I don't know what genre did you say this song is right here? Kind of like that. That looks good. Hip hop? Yeah, I think it's hip hop. The kid that did them, he's definitely into hip hop. I think he called it lo-fi hip hop. Is that what it sounds like to you? I don't know what lo-fi means. I'm not a music aficionado. I know it sounds good. If you want to listen to some really awesome, like kind of urban sounding instrumental music, kind of hip hop sounding, there's a group on YouTube that I love to listen to called Black Violin, and it's so fantastic. And if you like that kind of music, you will like them a lot. I used to listen to them when I was substitute teaching, because the kids, you have to like, you can't really let them listen to stuff with lyrics because there's so many lyrics that are not appropriate for school. So, but Black Violin was perfect because they never objected to it. And they also, you know, they liked it. There we go. We're going to get that. All right, let's see how that looks. There we go. Not bad. Ow! Just banged my elbow on my airbrush. Lo-fi equals no headache. That's great. Kind of hard to hear. Yeah, it's a little bit low. Let me see if I can turn it up a little bit. I don't know if that works. You haven't heard any of my music tonight? Lo-fi has crackles and pops. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I don't think this is lo-fi then, if that's the definition. All right. Ugh. We have another 15 minutes to go. What do you think? Let's pick one of these and just really blitz out everything. I'm going to start out with the higher highlight and see if I can paint 2 shades up and then bring it back down with my midtone. Let's see what happens. Might have to blend that a little bit more. So mix those 2 together. This might work. Kind of worked. Let's actually add a little bit more of that pink. There we go. Boom. I like that. Oh, yeah, it's okay that the bottom of her hot. That's perfect. Oh, I like that. And add another little bit of highlight up here. I'm going a little bit dramatic with my highlights. It's okay though. We could do jazz. Does anybody like jazz? Some people don't like jazz, like with a passion. The only ones that, only like genres of, I don't care for country music, and I don't care for heavy, like hip hop. All right, there we go. We need to blend. We've spent the whole night on skin. So you have gotten a lot of, we've been painting 4 models at once, that's why. What we'll do next time is we'll work on one individual model at a time. I think we get a little more progress that way. A little bit more fun. Hi, the Game Father Foe. The Game Father Foe 42. How are you? You like acid jazz? It has some soft, relaxing sound with just enough hip hop and 80s electronica. All right, I'll write that down too. That's cool. These little short songs that I've got here that are from my daughter's, it's my daughter's boyfriend's friend. It's so awkward to say that. Anyway, he's a student and he charged me $30 per song, which is great. The other artists were $50 a song, but as you can see, his songs are really short, so it works out to be about the same. I'd rather pay $50 and have a little bit longer song, I think, though. She's getting there. Let's get this face in order. She's kind of crazy with her face. Let's do the pink on the nose. Oh yeah, there we go. Hello, there you are. So good to see you. And let's add a little peach to your face because you're looking really pasty now. We might need to add a little bit of that Raiklin Flesh Shade in a minute here. That will also help kill my crazy highlights that are going on. Synthwave. I like synthwave too, so I think we have some of that, I think. You know, I listened to music when I think my mom ruined me for music. When I was younger, the only thing I listened to was classical music. Up until 5th grade. That was the first time I listened to anything other than classical music. My mom worked for a public radio station. Does anybody here like classical music? I don't know how hard it would be to get some classical stuff. Some piano, some guitar. Classical guitars would be pretty. Okay, now we're going to get up here and do our... Kind of want to know, like, what's best for you guys. You guys are going to get to pick. That's the thing. You get to pick what genres we do. Bug King loves classical. How are you, Bug King? Bug, what did you do? You put sunglasses on my spiral, and now it looks really funny. Pun expected. Okay, so let me write down classical. I don't know how many. We can definitely have some classical songs. Bug King, we were just talking about what genres of music. People kept telling me, oh, I want 80s hair. You know, they want something specific. But the thing is, I can't do specific because we're making brand new music. So I need some ideas of genres of music that new musicians can make. Musicians who would never made that song before will be making it. New Age. I like New Age too. That is an old genre that I used to love. I'm gonna write that down. Like, kind of like Anya sounding, right? You know what I'd like to find? Maybe, does anybody like Celtic kind of sounding music? Because I actually know a lady who makes Celtic music, and I can try to contact her and see if she'd license anything to me. That would be kind of cool. We'll just get a whole bunch of different stuff. We'll get a whole bunch of different stuff. And I think that's one thing that could be cool about the library, is that we have so many different kinds of music that everybody likes something. And we keep it fresh. Okay, painting toesies. There we go. Now we gotta get these little fingers in here. This is the thief. I love her. She's probably my favorite of this group. I like the ending to this song. It's really nice. There we go. Gotta go get dinner. Hubby's on his way home from work. All right, Trillian. Thank you. Have a good day. Of course, you pretty much like everything, so all genres are good. That's good. That makes me happy. All right, we lost our music. What happened? It is about that time. Let's do a 4-minute track. Let's do this one. Actually, nope, let's do this one. This one's a chill one. Yay! Aw. Thank you so much. Hold on, I gotta see this. Aw, thank you for the bits. That's so sweet. I missed who did it. Let me check. I like when my little guy goes, yay. Big sixes. Big sixes, is that how I say it? Thank you so much for the follow. It was a follow. That was what that was. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, let's do some dark shadows real quick before we end. Let's do this blue liner, not this blue liner. Here, everything is getting warm over here. I realize my paints. Let's do black indigo for our, or this blue liner. I think I'll use black indigo. That's a pretty color. Oh, it's very much like that's like Payne's gray right there. It's a Reaper black indigo. It's the blue of all blacks. It's like the nightshade purple of blue. Indigo. All right, I'm just gonna put this in places where it needs to be shadowed. It's already getting better, huh? Let's do a little dark lining. Oh, that looks cool. I like that. To be honest, when it comes to music on painting streams, the lower the volume, the better. Yeah. Do you want me to turn that down a little bit? I just like to have something in the background so that I can talk over it. But yeah. Kind of digging this Optivisor, I was gonna say. There we go. That's pretty. I like that indigo so much. Now I feel like I'm gonna try. Let's just see what happens when I do all the dark lining first. I've not ever done this before. It'll turn into a kind of cartoony coloring book, more or less. Did you see how I did that? I put the liner down, but then I picked most of it back up because it was kind of going a little bit over where I wanted it. There we go. Oh, here's our Japanese metal again. That means it is time to get going. My volume is fine. Good, good. I try to keep the bounce pretty good. All right, we're gonna look for somebody awesome to stream. I'm gonna cut this music real quick here. And we're gonna go into our outro music. There we go. Let's do, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I had a really good time painting tonight. Ooh, that's loud. We'll be back on Monday from 2:30 to 5:30. We're going to do our giveaway, so please show up because you are a subscriber and you get to take part in the lovely giveaway that we're going to be doing. I'm going to look and see who is streaming right now.
Go get your pain. This is how you do it. Shoshie way. I'm gonna teach you.
Is Rainer on yet? I don't know if he's on yet. I really want to host Rainer. Okay, he is on. It looks like. Is he live yet?
You can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world.
It looks like he's going to be painting. Oh, he is. We're going to host Rainer, guys. He's doing some Judgment and some Necromunda. Love it. He's so good at Judgment, too. All right, guys, let's do Mad Love, exclamation point Mad Love in the chat. And that way, if you don't have my emotes, then you can cut and paste this. Mad Love. If you do have my emotes, yes, thank you so much for that, Cajun Mage. If you do have my emotes, you can just use those. All right, we're going to raid. There we go. All right, guys. Let's do all the spams and all the emotes. He'll be really happy. He's only got like 3 viewers right now, so we'll all go over there and do a Rainer party dance in his chat, okay? Bye. I'll see you over at Rainer's.
Shoshie can enter my world. Watch your